How to register a boat in Spain. What does this mean? Welcome to the jungle. This article is also available on mcrtrade.com. In this spoken version, we guide you step by step through the process of registering a boat in Spain and explain the key legal, technical, and financial aspects you should know. We'll cover 5 main areas: the purpose of use, the navigation zones, engine power, license requirements, and marina costs. Let's begin with the purpose of use. You first need to decide whether the boat is for private, commercial, or recreational fishing use. This affects where and how it is registered. Private boats are registered under list number 7. Commercial boats, such as charter or sailing school vessels, go under list 6. Recreational fishing boats, where no profit is involved, go under list 5. There are also tax implications. Private boats under 8 meters and with engines under 25 kilowatts are exempt from registration tax. Commercial boats pay 12% of the boat's value as a matriculation tax. VAP proof, known as IVA in Spain, must always be provided. Next, the navigation zones. Spain defines 7 zones based on distance from the shore, as established in Royal Decree 339 from the year 2021. Zone 1 allows unlimited navigation, such as ocean crossings. Zone 2 allows up to 60 nautical miles from the shore. Zone 3 allows up to 25 nautical miles. Zone 4 allows up to 12 nautical miles. Zone 5 allows up to 5 nautical miles. Zone 6 allows up to 2 nautical miles. Zone 7 is for protected waters like harbors and bays. The category of your boat, defined by the CE classification, determines which zones it may access. Category A, for ocean use, allows zones 1 and 2 and tolerates wave heights over 4 meters. Category B, for offshore use, allows zones 2 and 3 with wave heights up to 4 meters. Category C, for inshore use, allows zones 4 and 5 with wave heights up to 2 meters. Category D, for sheltered waters, allows zones 6 and 7 with wave heights up to half a meter. Boats built before 1998 may lack a CE mark. In that case, a technical report, or informe technico, is required. This assigns the boat to a navigation zone and defines the required safety equipment. Safety equipment is regulated by Royal Decree 339 from 2021 and by Ministerial Order FM 1144 from 2003. Now let's talk about technical inspection, known in Spain as ITB, or Inspección Técnica de Buques. If your boat is used in zones 4 or 5, an inspection by an authorized body is mandatory. However, there is an exception. If your boat is 6 meters or shorter and the engine is 15 horsepower or less, and it is only used in zone 5, then no ITB is required. The inspection checks the hull and structure, the serial numbers, the electrical system, the engine, and safety equipment. The key rule comes from Article 10 of Royal Decree 339 from 2021. Also important, when measuring the boat, only the hull counts. This excludes the motor, platforms, rudder, or bowsprit. This definition follows the UNN ISO 8666 standard. Now to engine power. If your engine is 15 horsepower or less and the boat is 6 meters or shorter, you don't need an ITB in Zone 5. If the engine is stronger or the boat is longer, the ITB becomes mandatory. For multiple engines, the combined horsepower is used. Electric engines count if they are used for propulsion. Inboard engines often require extra safety gear, like fire protection and proper ventilation. Now let's review license requirements. For boats up to 6 meters with up to 15 horsepower in zones 6 and 7, the basic navigation license, or Licencia de Navegación, is enough. This license can be obtained in 1 day and includes both theory and practice. For longer distances or bigger boats, or more powerful engines, higher licenses are needed. Patrón de Navegación Básica allows operation up to Zone 5 and boats up to 8 meters. Patrón de Embarcaciones de Recreo covers Zone 4 and boats up to 15 meters. Patrón de Yate covers up to Zone 2 and boats up to 24 meters. Capitán de Yate allows worldwide navigation in Zone 1 with no size or power limit. Sailing boats over 6 meters in Zone 5 or higher require at least a basic license. Now let's talk about marina fees and running costs. These vary depending on region, port, and boat size. For boats up to 6 meters, monthly costs are Costa Blanca between 80 and 150 euros, Balearic Islands between 150 and 300 euros, Andalusia between 60 and 130 euros, Canary Islands, between 50 and 120 euros. Additional costs include insurance, starting around 50 euros per year. Maintenance, trailer costs, and winter storage vary. ITB reinspection every 5 years costs between 300 and 600 euros. Let's look at equipment requirements by navigation zone, based on Royal Decree 339 from 2021 and Ministerial Order FOM 1144 from 2003. Zone 7, protected waters. 1 life jacket per person, minimum 100 newtons, paddle or bailer, towline or mooring line, anchor or sea anchor, flashlight for night use. Zone 6, up to 2 nautical miles. All Zone 7 gear plus 3 red hand flares, navigation lights, foghorn or acoustic signal, radar reflector for non-metallic boats under 15 meters. Zone 5, up to 5 nautical miles. All previous gear, plus fixed compass, first aid kit type 4, boat hook, bailer or manual pump, 2 mooring lines, signal mirror or distress flag, VHF radio, Spanish flag. Zone 4, up to 12 nautical miles. All previous gear, plus life jackets with whistle and light, life buoy with light and line, 6 red parachute flares, 6 red hand flares, orange smoke signal, magnetic compass, nautical charts and binoculars, waterproof flashlight with spare batteries. Zone 3, up to 25 nautical miles. All previous gear, plus life raft for all on board, fixed VHF radio with DSC, toolkit, second compass, emergency food and water, backup power, emergency plan, extra fire extinguisher. Zone 2, up to 60 nautical miles. All previous gear, plus EPR beacon, AIS transponder, long-range communications, cold weather gear. Zone 1, unlimited navigation. All previous gear, plus logbook, storm gear and hull reinforcement, sole as a life raft, redundant navigation systems, backup navigation tools. Now, practical case examples. Example 1, sailboat 5.8 meter, 5 HP engine, Zone 4. Needs ITB, CE Category C or technical report, full Zone 4 equipment. Example 2, same boat in Zone 5, no ITB, less gear, licencia de navegación required. Example 3, 9.1 meter sailboat, 20 HP, Zone 1, Capitan de Yacht license required, full ITB, full Zone 1 gear. Example 4, motorboat 7 meter, 150 horsepower, Zone 5, ITB required, at least basic skipper license, full Zone 5 equipment. Example 5, motor sailor 6 meter, 15 horsepower, Zone 5, no ITB needed, full safety gear required, licencia de navegación sufficient. Frequently asked questions 1. Do I need to register my boat in Spain if I'm a foreigner? Yes, if the boat stays more than 3 months or is home ported in Spain, registration is mandatory. 2. What are the total costs to register and operate a 30 feet sailboat in Spain? Registration, $209.99 to $445. ITB, $400 to $600. Safety gear, $800 to $1,500. Tax, if applicable, 12%. Insurance, €100 a year. Mooring, $150 to $600 a month. 1. Who performs the ITB? Capitania Maritima, certified engineers. ITB España 1. Is a 14-meter sailboat subject to tax? Not if it's private, under 25 kilowatt, and not for commercial use. 2. How much does the ITB cost? Small boats, $300 to $400. Larger boats, up to €600. 1. Do I need full safety gear even without ITB? Yes, safety gear is required based on the navigation zone. 2. How often is ITB renewal required? Every 5 years or after major modifications. Legal references: Royal Decree 339 from 2021, Ministerial Order FOM 1144 from 2003, UNEN ISO 8666. Thank you for listening. You can find this article and more information on boat ownership at mcrtrade.com. Feel free to visit us anytime.